so catchy can go. So the city till I get stuck to lead to rain. Live that SINY. Time trips on the mind. Make vibes too strong, he's in the top to lie. Live that SINY. From the city to the live that SINY.
Hey, welcome back, welcome back. Live that SINY, your host, Judge Reds. Got another banger for you straight from the top. Drop that music, please.
Ooh, yeah. I remember those pictures on the wall. I'm trying not to hold on, but clearly after all, I can't forget you. I remember there was a time when I would let you drive me out my mind. I would do anything for you. Let's just rewind to the day that you could read my thoughts. Don't have to say anything to you. I remember the way I used to feel. Thought we made a deal. Thought we made a deal. I can't forget you. I remember those pictures on the wall. I'm trying not to hold on, but clearly after all, I can't forget you. Wake up in bed, I can't believe that so much time has passed. Oh, it's not again with you. We haven't been fed. There's no thought of eating nothing. Oh, my emptiness is filled with you. I can never get enough. Oh, I really miss your touch. I feel like I'm about to erupt. I'm thinking of you so much. I remember the way I used to feel. It was so real. We made a deal. Said I remember those pictures on the wall. I'm trying not to hold on, but clearly after all, I can't forget you. To get you off my mind. No, I can't forget you. I can't forget you. I can't forget you. I can't forget you. I can't forget. No, 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 no. I can't forget.
So, they gave us a little dry drop right there. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the set. Welcome to Live That SINY.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right. And to my guests, to my viewers, we're introducing Keisha Martin, who's an award-winning Jamaican-born singer, songwriter, author, entrepreneur, cultural ambassador, and community leader whose work spans music, education, advocacy, and social impact. Known for her signature jam rock soul experience, a powerful fusion of reggae, R&B, and soul. She is the front woman of Keisha Martin and the Jam Rock Soul Experience, delivering tight energy, immersive performance that connects audience across generations and cultures. Okay. And
That's a lot.
right. And it's wonderful to have you here in person.
Thank you for having
and,
me. I
right,
appreciate it.
your voice is like
God is good. That's
Yes, 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 yes. So please, you know, I gave them a little introduction, but I left out the meat and the potatoes and everything that goes in there. So please give them, you know,
I mean, who I am as far as I was born in Jamaica, Kingston Jubilee Hospital. I am a born Jamaican. Um, Came here, migrated with my family in 1986
okay,
as a little girl, and me and my five siblings, so it was six of us from my mom, used to call ourselves the Black Birdie Bunch.
right, right.
Three boys, three
Oh,
girls.
okay.
Yeah.
I shout them out, right, right, right,
Yes, but unfortunately, there's one of us is not here anymore.
okay.
But
Condolences.
thank you. But I just, music has always been a part of my journey. A lot of people ask me, what made me start music. And for me, I didn't choose music. I always say I'm living a dream that I never asked for, I never prayed for, because music for me was an outlet that turned into this.
Right, right.
I literally lived a really rough life. And so when I found music in the church. I started playing drums, and then I realized I could sing, joined the choir, and that was my excuse not to be home
Right.
because my life was
Great
what it
excuse,
was.
right? Great excuse.
Yeah, not to be home. So I just kept myself immersed in like everything, found God when I was really young. Like I said, he knew what I needed, and he found me and gave me what I needed to kind of like keep going when I wanted to give up. So that was music for me.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And mentioning Brady Bunch, so was you the Marsha, or is the
Uh,
talent like spread out through the whole thing?
I feel like a lot of my family members are gifted in their own right,
Right,
but the
right,
music, no one. Well, actually, growing up, we used to actually. My mom had a record collection, and we couldn't go outside and play with other kids. So
right,
Caribbean parent stuff.
right,
So we were in the house, and we used to play records and actually gather around the sound system in the house and pretty much pretend like we were performers. So
right,
that was a pastime for us when we were younger because we couldn't interact with other kids and go outside and play with other kids. But
right.
as far as pursuing it, I was the only one that did that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, I heard later on down the line that I'm related to like some well known reggae performers. Well, one who's well known, Professor Nuts. And he's
Right,
hilarious. He's a comedian, and he does music on a different style of music because it's more comedic and performative. But he's well revered and well known. So I guess you can say I got my gift from that aspect.
right. And I think it's mutual. I think if he was speaking about you, it'd be like, because,
My uncle is crazy.
right, right.
Yeah.
And you have a great legacy behind you, like phenomenal. Okay.
Listen, believe it or not, my kids are the ones who came and decided and actually picked up music. So my
Okay.
son does music, Apollo Flower Child. He has some really great stuff out there. And my daughter, she writes. She loves to write. She's been in my band. She's been like with me in my pocketbook since she was like a baby, like carrying her all around place. But until she
Right.
was old enough to sing in my band, so she's definitely worked with me. So, yeah.
That's great. Like family, that's what makes everything go.
I mean, we can hope. It doesn't
Yeah.
have it doesn't always work out like that, but I feel like you don't get to choose your family. They're who you
Right.
given, and you just work with it, and that's it.
Right, but for the younger generations to see, like it's a beautiful thing. Like when you're interested in things, and then you can get the kids and the family
Absolutely.
involved in it. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying?
I'm blessed because my kids actually know all my songs, especially my earlier work from when I first started, and they could sing it word for word. They love all of my songs. It was like interesting. So it always made me smile when a song comes on that like I wrote like 20 years ago, and they're like, "Oh," and they start singing, and I'm like, "Word."
Right. Where did the time go? Right, the
Yes.
20 years.
Yes.
Right, right, right,
Yes.
right. So tell us, how did you come up with your signature style? Because it says the Jamrock Soul
Experience.
experiment. Oh, it's the whole.
So I was first dubbed by a hip hop artist that I collaborated with. First, they used to call, well, they still call me the Queen of Jam Rock Soul, forever that. And he basically was like one day in my inbox, he was like, this was MySpace days, by the way. I'm not aging myself, am I? He was like, hey, what up, Queen of Jam Rock Soul? And kind of like, everybody was like, yo, that really fits you. It stuck because I fuse reggae, R&B, and soul. So hence the Jam Rock Soul experience.
Right.
So that's pretty much what it is. My style of music is like, I incorporate reggae, R&B, and soul, which is what like I grew up on, 90s, 2000s, 80s, are like the classics, the classic sound of R&B, classic reggae, soulful sounds. Those sounds, I fuse those with just my culture and who I am as a Jamaican girl. So that's why jam rock soul. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
And let's just name a few of the people that you work with. So you work with Black Uhuru, Macau Rose.
Michael Rose.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, so he was originally a part of the original Black Uhuru, and then they separated. He's still doing performing as Michael Rose, and Black Uhuru, the band itself, is still operating as Black Uhuru, the band. So I individually performed with. Oh, I opened for Black Uhuru and Michael Rose separately,
Right,
though.
right, right. Okay. Michael Rose, I got it right this time. The
Scatterlights.
Scatterlights,
Yeah.
Third World,
Yes, we've shared the stage. Yes.
Marsha Griffiths, I'm pretty sure they
Marcia Griffiths. Yes.
Ken Booth, Melissa Morgan.
Yes. That was crazy. That was at King's Theater. I did an award show called the YED Award, and I remember I got the call and was like, "Hey, we're honoring Marcia Griffiths, and we want you to sing." Like the performance, the tribute performance. So I was like, I was very honored because Marcia is like revered in the industry, and she's like a giant, and a lot of us grew up like listening to her. So I was nervous as hell, but
Right.
that was definitely an honor. And so Melissa Morgan, she was on that program as well.
Oh,
And
okay.
so it was just like, oh my God, I get to be on stage with people that my mom listens to.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
So, like I was just like in awe because like Do Me Baby is like one of my favorite songs. Here we are. Anything over to. When she said, I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe like I just performed on the same stage that she did. So it was
Right,
like really
right, right,
crazy.
right,
Loved it.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Shaggy.
He was on that program as well.
It
He was
was
the
him.
host. He
It
was
was
the
him, right?
host. He was the host of that. The YED Award. It was the fourth annual YED. Shout out to Madonna because she's the one who called me and was like, she wanted me to do this. So shout outs to her, and she was very instrumental in just making all of that happen.
Madonna.
No, Madonna,
Madonna. Okay.
Madonna Williams,
Okay.
Madonna.
Madonna.
Yeah,
Madonna
she's
Williams.
the founder of the YED Awards.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it was Shaggy.
Shaggy hosted that award show.
Right.
Yes.
Right. It's a little joke because you don't say it wasn't me. So
Oh yeah, it was him.
it was
It
Shaggy.
was
Right.
him.
Right.
Yeah, Maxine Priest was on that show as well. But like I like to go through everybody that I've shared the stage with. This is like, it doesn't,
I don't think this is everybody here.
No, it's
Right. I
not.
don't
It's
think
just a
it's
few,
everybody.
just to name
Right.
a few.
Right. 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 Some uh great names. Okay.
Yeah.
Monty Alexander,
Yes.
Joe Austin,
Hmm.
Kimani Marley, Mr. Vegas, Wayne Wonder. Okay. And we'll say and many others, like it says here.
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes, and along with the long other list. But yeah, I mean, I never like to talk about the because I just work. I love music, and it's taken me places where I never dreamed that I would be. Because, like I said, it wasn't a vision of mine. I just feel like I'm grateful that I was. Because when you're giving the gift of music or anything creative, I feel like people don't understand that's a gift. God decided they chose you because they know what the people need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so for me, as a creative, I just was like, I'm grateful that I was given that gift because it helps me. It helped put me in a space of healing and knowing and wanting to keep going. And so I see how the impact, even when I perform now, that I have on others when I am on stage. That it's healing, it's
Right.
medicine.
Right.
Yeah.
And tell us about the Grammy experience because you're Grammy nominated.
No, so we're gonna correct that. So I was Grammy considered. So
Oh,
there's phases. So people don't understand. So because I am a Recording Academy New York chapter member,
okay.
I sit on the advocacy committee as well, and I've been a Grammy U mentor. People don't get like it's a peer to peer, situation where the artists and producers that are in the industry just like you, they're the ones who vote for you to actually win a Grammy. When I got the email after I did the submission for my work to be considered that, your work is up for consideration, I lost my mind. I nearly lost my mind. I was like, oh my gosh. My first couple, because I've been a member of the Recording Academy for 3 years, going on four now. And it's just been a wonderful experience. I feel like I tell artists, I advocate for artists to really open up their horizon and step outside of their comfort zone, learn about the Recording Academy, and not just about going and getting that aspiring to win a Grammy one day, but the advocacy, the work that they do, because that's the thing for me that excites me. Because
Right.
I'm a person who's in the community and I like giving back and I like learning and I like educating. So that's that experience for me was a blessing, a very educational. When I got the call, the email, I still have it that
Right.
I was actually up for consideration. So when you are up for consideration, there's a period where you have to campaign. You don't say votes. You got to say for your consideration. So I don't know if people pay attention to that. So when
No,
you
this
see
is all
people,
new.
you're new
Right.
to you,
Right.
right?
All new.
So when you're up to be considered for a nomination, because consideration period happens, you're announced that you are being considered for a nomination, and
Right.
then you have to actually campaign as a considerate to get peers within the Grammys that are voting members to vote for your body of work that's up for consideration. And then that's how you become. Then the announcement period happens where you know who got nominated based on the amount of votes. You cannot ask for votes. You can say, share your work and say, hey, I am up for consideration. And all you can say is for your consideration. You can't say vote for me because it's not allowed. There's a whole
Right.
bunch of
Right.
rules.
Right. Right. On top of the rules, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I would nominate you. Yeah, but
thank you.
like, how many votes did you need? Because I would
I
have to
mean, it's
spend
not a
all.
matter of the amount of votes. It's a matter of like, because you don't get to see the ballot though. You just put it out there that you're up for consideration, so you can run ads that hey, for your Grammy consideration, I was up for consideration in two different categories. It was like up best dance electronic record,
Right.
so it wasn't even reggae, so I didn't enter that. The record was shout out to Rhythm Daddy, Sebastian. He did this record, and he wrote the record, and I just pretty much facilitated lend my voice
To it.
to the track, and I was the one who submitted it for consideration, not knowing that hey,
They
they
would
would
choose
accept
it.
it.
Right.
Yes, so I was excited about that, and it was a great experience for sure.
I know it was nerve wracking.
Oh,
Just you know.
it was, but I was just like, people don't understand, even just to be considered, that's like all your peers listen to thousands of stuff get submitted.
Yes.
And they said, hey, your work is up to par. This is, great work to even be thought about to
It,
be
it is.
nominated. So I was like, look, I'll take that. Even if I don't get nominated, I'll take it.
Right. But like I said, I would have
I
got you a
appreciate that.
nomination.
Yeah.
Maybe strong on the Cumberland vote.
Yeah,
And
the crazy
got you
thing
the
is the
award.
outside word, unless you're like a Recording Academy member, you don't even have a say. A lot of people think that it's popularity or voting. Like, no, if you're not a member of the Grammys or the Recording Academy, you can't even vote. You're just on the outside looking in. And I think a lack of understanding where that is concerned, this is why I actually talk about it a
Yes.
lot
Yeah.
because I educate people on
Yeah.
what the process is.
It just educated us
Yeah.
because we only know watching the award show and
That's it.
right,
They're like, okay, why didn't this person win? They was popular. It's not a popularity contest. It's a peer. Your peers vote on your record. If your record is hot and they think that it is, and you get enough votes, you become nominated. That's
well,
it.
bless them with that.
Yes.
At least they give you that there.
Yeah, I mean, lots of new records coming out, so I plan on submitting this year again. Just keep submitting, because at the end of the day, it also puts a lot of people listen to your work when you are up for consideration. So new people discover your music during that period. So it's a blessing even in itself. That's why I was like, even if the consideration is still great, because you're sharing music with people that never heard who Keisha Martin was, and they're discovering who I am.
They know now.
They know now. That's it. Yes.
Right. So, you also do a peer group for other artists. Um, with
What, the Riser Summit?
yes.
So, Riser Summit is a nonprofit organization I founded because I was a woman in the industry and knew what the struggles was. I had people who helped me, but it wasn't like the knowledge and the things that I'm trying to do with the industry now. So, access is a thing, right? A lot of creatives don't have access. A lot of women, especially, because we get that end of the stick that, listen, we're backburned all the time. We get chosen last. And so I wanted to create a space where creatives could come, young people who have an interest in the industry can come and, find their tribe, get information, get access to industry professionals. Shout outs to the New York chapter of the Recording Academy. For 2 years in a row when I kicked this off, I pitched it to them and I said, hey, I'm doing this, and I would love for you guys to support it. And they have supported it 2 years in a row as my community, promotional partners in this pursuit of just spreading the word and getting information out there and bringing access. This year was key for me because I launched my ICU grant, which is, we're fundraising all year throughout the year for it, because that's pretty much a $10,000 grant that's split between 10 artists. And each artist gets $1,000 towards building their dream, whatever that looks like for them. It's all about meeting the artist where they're at. So I don't restrict them on what they do with the money, because you might be an artist like trying to pursue your dream, and you're out in the streets and you don't live anywhere, and you might need it to pay the next room rent, or you might be homeless. I know that because I've been there. So in the pursuit of whatever it is that you're doing, we want to support that. And so that's why the ICU grant exists. We are a registered 501c3 organization. So if you do donate, it's a tax write-off. And also, we are the Rise Her Summit is a registered trademark owned by me.
All right now.
Yes, got to get the business in order.
You do. You also have to give them how would they contact you if they wanted to.
So we do have a website. It's risehersummit.org. And they can, on all social platforms, I am official Keisha Martin. That's KeishaMartin. And that's on all platforms. If you Google it, Keisha Martin, you'll find me. So yeah,
right.
for sure.
And the music and everything else.
Yes, on Spotify. I'm on all digital platforms. I'm really taking my music now, just a good announcement and right here to make it, that I'm taking my music for direct to consumers, and really like the streaming stuff is not something that a lot of artists, and I think a lot of people that listen to music don't understand that direct to consumer is how we as artists get paid. We want to connect with you guys. We want to, just tap in with you so you know exactly what's going on with us, and getting the music directly from us benefits us more than streaming does, because you see who's making all the money off of streaming. I'm just saying.
It's just invisible, the stuff that I can't see. it's hard for me to believe that,
Yeah,
that
but the
happened.
artists are speaking out. So now you guys are learning that, yeah, we are not getting paid off of streams. I don't pursue streaming. And that the reason why Rise Her exists is that artists need to know, get your business in order. Get your business in order. Know exactly where your PROs, registering your music, and all of that is so important because that's how you get paid. You get if your work is not, you can't be like, yeah, I want to be an artist, go in the studio, record a song, and then what? Are you a member of ASCAP or BMI? You need those numbers. If you don't have those numbers, if you're not a member of one or the other, how are you registering your work? Who's going to know that you're out there? You just putting music out there just for what? So it's the business of
For
it
the
has to
sake
be
of
in
putting it
order.
out there. And
No,
sometimes for the sake of somebody else getting rich off of them and they don't realize that.
that part. But that's why education is important, and I take the time. Ain't no gatekeeping over here. Like when I educate myself and I learn, I've came up really hard in this industry. Just putting in the work. And one of the things is the things that I've learned, be it by trial and error, I share with people. And like I said, bringing industry professionals in a room where artists can learn from them and just get information that's going to elevate them. That's what Rise Her Summit is about.
All right. And it's much needed and very important.
Definitely.
Very. And
Definitely.
it's not only female artists that you work with.
No. So Rise Her Summit is a female focus event.
Right.
However, the doors are open to everybody because the information is for everybody. There is an opportunity. So, like everybody that educates that we bring in to speak are all women. The information comes from women, but there's one thing I incorporated that I thought was so necessary, which is our interactive beat making cipher. So that portion of the day allows anybody, male components, come in. If you want to participate, you sign up. And so we have a live producer who comes and actually showcases a beat, drops a beat, and show you how the beat is built from scratch. And when the beat forms, then the artists get to come in and we pass the mic and we get on, and it's a real time situation. Like I love that because I feel like artists are so used to being on social media and you got all this AI stuff and the Suno. We're not holding them accountable to like really own their craft and really get into what they do. You know what I'm saying? We got all this stuff happening behind the scenes where they click a button and all of a sudden you got a song. But like who can you get up and spit a 16? Can you freestyle as a vocalist or as a rapper or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So all of those things is what this fosters. The interactive beat making cipher is like everything. 2 years in a row. Shout out to Vanessa Silverman because she's the first producer who actually participated in that. And we're taking it a step further where that's going to be a standalone event where we showcase producers and artists in a big way. So
Okay.
look out
And
for
you
that.
have to keep us posted on that. But when is it coming up? When?
So Rise Her Summit is an annual event that happens every single March.
You missed it.
Yes, you missed it, but the date is already set for 2027. It is March 20th, 2027.
Okay.
Yes, so stay tuned. Keep it locked. We're going to keep you guys informed for sure. But we have other pop-up educational events that happen through Zoom or the interactive beat making cipher, which is going to come up. Stay tuned for that. We'll keep you posted for sure.
Right. Right. So the beat making is separate from the other.
Well, the interactive beat making cipher, I decided to make it a standalone like showcase event for producers and for artists. So we're working on a date for that to happen before the summer's over. So we're gonna work it out.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. But just keep us posted.
Of
on
course,
that.
definitely will.
We do got some video clips to show also.
We do.
Right. 'Cause we got a lot going on.
We got a lot going on. A lot going on.
Get my car and banks going on it.
See you. I see you, sir. I see you. I see you.
So let's drop the clip because I want to come back and talk about your band. So welcome to the band.
I know it sounds like a cliche, but I promise you it's not. Because it's the reason why I live and I breathe and I'm able to be here and speak to you and perform for you and perform with such passion.
Who is Keisha Bonte?
So Keisha, 5'11" with the Amazon feature. Something you don't know, then I'm glad to teach you. Hello, how you doing? Nice to meet ya. Yay.
Should I have faith in you? Should I put my trust in you? Or should you run it out? Or should I burn out? Why should I think this way? Thinking that you're going away. Ain't no way to stay together anymore. Sing! I took over now. Can't get this way. There's been times that I hope that I wouldn't last for long. But right this very moment, I know I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming. Yeah. But I know, I said I know. Change. Somebody said change. If you believe it's change. I need to hear the singers in the house. Take it out low. Ooh. I don't even just want to hear the singers. I want to hear everybody, if you believe in it, say change. So change. So if you believe in change, together let's change. Somebody say change. Somebody say change. Somebody say change. Somebody say change.
Your voice is so powerful.
Thank you, I appreciate
Like,
that.
and acoustics. Like sometimes people have them voices, and it's like the acoustic don't. It don't show them no justice. You understand what I'm saying? But and we got a chance to. Is that your band that was behind you?
There is, I was in that video actually showed up me with a couple of different bands.
Oh, okay.
But my band was in there somewhere. There's another video that just has my band, but there's a trailers of me, different performances, so there were different people that's in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but I do have my own band. Shout out to the Jamrock Soul Experience.
And please tell us, how did you bring that together? Like,
So the group of people I'm with now, they're my core people. The guys, like me and three guys, you know. I have a bass player, and I have Gary, my MD, and my keyboard player, and I have my guitar player. I do bring in from time to time my daughter, like I said. That'll do backing vocals for me. She was in one of the videos doing backing vocals for me. Yeah. Shout outs to Brushy.
yes.
But that wasn't my first, this group of people wasn't my first band. I had originally had an all-female band, which included my daughter and, you know, one of my really close friends, Toonie. And, you know, that was short-lived. But then I decided, you know, I still wanted to pursue, like, there's nothing better than live music. Like, if someone wants to book me, tracks are like a last resort. You're either going to get me with just my keyboard player, or you're going to get me with the full band. Depends on what you can afford.
Right.
But it's just a different feeling when you have a unit of musicians behind you that understand what the sound needs to be and what, you know, the assignment.
period, when it comes to like dealing with people, music, and just what we're trying to deliver. There's a certain energy and synergy that live music brings that playing tracks doesn't. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right. The truth. And,
Yeah.
so I'm glad you sung live for us, and you got another little taste for them.
A little something, something. Yes,
Right,
for sure.
another little taste for them. Do we got more clips to play, or was that the only clip that we had to play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I was telling you about before. Like that works with the Maurice Gregory
Okay, that
from
was him.
Third World. Yeah,
Okay.
he's keyboard player for Third World, and he works with the Commodores as well. But a respectable producer in his own right, worked on a lot of many projects.
All right, and it seemed like I had a great chemistry, and you had a good time.
Listen, when he called me and was like, "Did I want to do this particular song in reggae?" I was like, "Absolutely," because I love Daniel Caesar and her. This song was like one of my favorite songs when it came out. So I was like, "Cool." I definitely was open to exploring where we would go with it. Of course, it has its own little vibe, and I wanted, we went where we went with it, and I actually love the end result.
Yes, it does have its own little vibe, and the end results was wonderful. About to grab grab the other mic and duet with you over there. But he did justice there. He represented us.
Yes,
Okay,
he did. He did.
and you represented also.
Yeah.
From the bio, they can see that you are not no one trick pony. You understand what I'm saying? And that's one chapter of your life, you know. Tell us about the youth program, because when I called you, I caught you
In the classroom, yes. So I work with a program called Fire Zone, and that's FYREZONE. And FIRE stands for Finding Your Rhythm Through Education. And pretty much that is a program that I actually started working with Bud Ramsey, who's, oh my God, I know he don't like people talking about him, but Bud Ramsey is the founder of Fire Zone, and he's worked with Nicki Minaj, produced lots of a slew of people that I don't even remember off the top of my head, but many, many others.
and many more with the future.
Yeah,
with the-
yeah. So the whole idea was that he saw where the need that the kids are our future, and pouring into them is so important. And so he started Fire Zone as a way to find those firecrackers and those kids that have like those diamonds in the rough and those gifts. And so through that, we offer programming from arts to yoga, culinary, vocal, chorus, all different type of things. But the thing about Fire Zone is that a lot of people, what makes us unique is that all the songs are written by Mr. Ramsey, sometimes incorporating some of the kids into the written portion, because when he finds those kids that are like really gifted, they end up writing songs, and we end up taking them, some of the programming is taking them to recording studios and giving them that experience. Quad, shout outs to Quad Studios in Times Square. That's one of the studios that will sometimes at the end of the school year take busloads of kids to go record a song that we wrote for them. And so the songs that they sing are meaningful. They're mantras. They're songs that really speaks to who they are, reminding them that they come from greatness. And it's just a blessing being a part of that program. So when I go to the schools and I go in and I teach I'm Miss K or Miss Martin. And so the kids are excited and they're just like really joyful, and they're excited, and we dance and we sing, and we just show the world who they are, you know, that they're beautiful, their voices matter, and that they're amazing.
Right, and thank you for that, and thank you for giving me a new light on Quad Studio, because when people hear that, they just think about the Biggie, Tupac situation that happened there.
Quad is it's Mr. Ramsey's choice to actually use Quad, because he can go anywhere, but we want, the whole purpose of using Quad is because it's so well known and all the greats have recorded there, but taking the kids and immersing them into an experience that, look, if one of your favorite artists has been here, you know, and you get to come here and record a song that you were partook in, then, you know, the possibilities are endless. Like, you know, there's no ceiling to what you can do in your life. And so that's always the thing, you know. A lot of the kids, they're so social media driven and TikTok driven, and we try to tell them, like, you know, teach them social media is not a real place. You matter, your voice matter, and you got to wake up every single day knowing that and believing that. And I think why this particular program is so important to me as a creative, because I was that little girl who needed that voice to encourage, you know, to move forward. And maybe if I had a Fire Zone in my life, maybe things will, you know, I probably would have wanted to pursue music, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but
you're doing a great job. You know what I'm
thank you.
saying?
I appreciate it.
You're doing justice. You're doing your thing.
I
you know what I'm
appreciate
saying? And we might not get this version of you if that was the.
That's a fact. Right. That's a fact. I feel like hard times don't last, and your struggles kind of shape you and mold you into who you are today. And I believe that. I genuinely believe that.
All right. And on that note, let's talk about No One's Coming, a daily guide to showing up for yourself, because, you know, a lot of that is a lot of this here.
Yeah.
Right here.
So this book, oh my God, let's talk about the illustration. Like, oh my gosh. So believe it or not, I am grateful and very honored to have had my son do this book cover. So my son
Told you when the
actually,
family come together.
my son did this book cover. Shout out to Apollo Flower Child. He is a multifaceted, genre artist. He's not only a singer, but he's a creative. But the book is basically about, it's not a memoir. I tell people that it's not a memoir. It is a guide to just literally remembering who you are. This is also a piece in the book that my son did as well.
Okay.
So he did the illustration for the cover, and this is the artist manifesto. So if you guys get to pick it up, it is available on Amazon. But this book is near and dear to my heart because it pretty much was written in a season when I was really down. And had to realize at some particular point we have to realize how we're treating ourselves, be conscious of how we're treating ourselves. And so no one's coming. Yes, it's a daunting title, but I was deliberate in the cover. This is actually a photograph of me, my passport picture when I was 8 years old before I came to America.
Okay.
And I wanted it to really stand out on the cover, and I wanted her to be a messenger to me, my older self, because I'm a giver. I take care of everybody. I'm the village. I'm the person who gets all the phone calls when there's a problem. I'm the Olivia Pope
Right.
in real life. Okay? I'm the fixer. So when you are a light worker, I always say that with people, we have to remember getting back to self, the importance of self-care and taking care of you. And I watched my grandmother taking care of everybody and just not taking care of herself. And so we grow up in a society where we emulate what we grow up watching, which is seeing the elders take care of everybody, our moms, whoever was your caregiver, just doing everything for everybody but themselves.
Yeah.
We've never been given the example of self-care.
Right.
This is the art of self-care because I've lived this experience. These are my daily practices. There's 10 chapters in this book, and I promise you, even my reviews, I am grateful when I go back and I look and I see the few reviews that I get of people who've actually taken the time to review the book and say the impact that it's had on them. And I mean, they get it. They get it. Like literally, no matter what you're going through, this is something that you could take with you through life. It's not just a pick the book up, read it, and then throw it aside. It is something that you can come back to again and again. So I won't give away too much, but
Or can we give away at least a little
excerpt?
Yeah. Yes.
What I would read is, and I think this is the best share that I can share
Okay.
from the book, is my dedication.
Okay.
So the book was dedicated to my grandma. If I start getting emotional, don't judge me. To my grandmother, Phyllis Isema Davis, your strength, prayers, unwavering love carried me long before I knew how to carry myself. You taught me to stand, to believe, to fight, even when tired. This book is for you, for the times you fought battles in silence, so I can rise in noise. So that was my that was just the piece, the dedication to my grandmother. But I can share a little bit,
Yes, just a little.
just a little bit, a little something. Let me see. So chapter 1, I'm just going to open up with chapter 1. So each chapter opens up with a affirmation, and you will repeat, I am my own rescue. I hold the power to rebuild. And chapter 1 goes, you have to save yourself. Where I come from, you survive, you stay quiet, you deal with it. What happens in the house stays in the house, even if that house is crumbling around you. Nobody was coming, not because they didn't love me, but because they didn't know how. Because they were drowning too. And when everybody's gasping for air, nobody has enough left over to save you. So I taught myself. I became the mother I needed, the friend I never had, the safe place I prayed for. It started with how I talked to myself. No one else was telling me I mattered, so I had to say it out loud. Sometimes whispering through the tears, you're not crazy. You're not broken beyond repair. You are not what they did to you. It didn't sound powerful at first. It sounded desperate. It sounded scared, but it was real, and it was mine. When you come from nothing, healing feels like building a house with your bare hands. No blueprint, no help, just determination.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, and it was needed, and I'm one of them light givers too.
Taking care of everybody, but you got to remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup.
And I had to learn the hard way. Okay? My lung collapsed 2021, and it was like I still was trying to take care of everybody, and I was like, well, when are you gonna take the time to take care of yourself? And it was my granddaughter's being born. Then I said, you know what? If I don't, you know what I'm
Then
saying?
you're not going to be around to see them grow.
Yes.
And so that's the realization. So everybody has that breaking point where they step back. They have to step back and say to themselves, how am I treating me? What are my needs?
Yes.
And self-care, I'm going to tell you right now, is self-preservation.
Yes.
It is so important, super important.
Yes. So we also got something coming up tomorrow.
Yes, it's my first official appearance as an author at the Tropical Fet Caribbean Author Series. I am the first author in that series among many others. It's a weekly author series. I'm making an appearance. It's a book signing. I'm going to be in an interview specifically about the nature of the book, how it came about, etc. There'll be some books for sale, and I'll be autographing copies.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So come.
Definitely come out and check it out if you're in the Brooklyn area. Tropical Fet is in Brooklyn on New York Avenue off Linden Boulevard, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But you guys can look it up or just go to my Instagram page and the information is right there. There is an RSVP for a limited amount of space. So, if you're definitely going to come out, you want to do that.
All right now. They better come.
Y'all better come out.
Right. Show some love.
Or if you want to and you're nowhere near Brooklyn and you want to go on Amazon, you can go on Amazon and grab yourself a copy. I definitely would love to know where this book met you at in your life's journey and how and whether or not it had an impact on you.
Yeah. SINY. Let's go. Say no boy can't take me from a baby, 'cause the loving him I give me so good. Say no boy can't take me from a yeah. Say no boy can't take me from a baby, 'cause the loving him I give me so good. And no girl can't take me from me, 'cause them big maggot is so good. Say how long you Babylon come from far with your man, when you never have nothing and them only have a plan. House, car, deed to the land, investment and thing and some stocks and bond. Fly out regular private excursion, when you're taking from a gallus to a family man. You now worry about nothing, 'cause them can break your band. Are you wear the crown 'cause your position? Say no boy can't take me from a baby, 'cause the loving him a give me so and no girl can't take my man from me, 'cause the love what him a get is so good. Say no boy can't take me man from me, 'cause the loving him a get is so good. And no girl can't take my man from me, 'cause the love what in a you know what me tell them say, man a touch the road up your admiration. Girl a circle your man like powder pan land. Now with them no can get no attention. Girl no qualify if he try if he take your man. Understand him have a good woman where him no want to lose, and him only have eyes for you and only you will do. And you never have to worry, he's in love with you. You're so good. you're so good. Say no boy can't take me from a baby. Cause the loving him a give me so good. And no girl can't take my man from me. Cause the love what him a get is so good. Say no boy can't take my girl from me. Cause the loving him a give me so good. And no girl can't take my man from me. Cause the love what him a get is so good. You're so good. Yeah, you're so good. Yeah, you're so good. You're so good. You're so good. You got the body, got the brains, you got the move. Anything you want, he said, yes, I'll do for you. And you never have to worry, he's in love with you. You're so good. You're so good, so good. You're so good. So good. Yeah. You don't know, Keisha Martin.
So we do got another.
We do have a like a something for now.
Yes.
I like a something. Voila vibes.
All right. And
you ready?
We want to hit them. Where Infinity at?
Infinity, what's poppin'? Where you hiding at, Infinity?
Yes, please.
What's up, Infinity?
Pull up, Infinity. Good, man. Pull up.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah.
Huh?
So she about to
Shout outs to Infinity.
Yes, shout out.
That's how we got connected.
Yes. To the father. Right.
Yeah.
To the father. You know what I'm
In
saying?
the community.
Yes, sir.
Takes a village.
Yes.
No more war, what are we fighting for? No more war, the star that came from afar. No more war, what are we fighting for? No more war, the star that came from afar. 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 War is homicidal. War is suicidal. War is genocidal. War annihilates. War depopulates. War devastates. As lives go to waste. As lives go to waste. No more wars, what are we fighting for? No more wars, the star that came from afar. No more wars, what are we fighting for? No more wars, the star that came from afar. The star that came from afar. The star that came from afar.
Live that SINY, official catchy jingle. The city till I stack to lead to rain. Live that SINY, time trips on the mind. Wake fire too strong, he's in the top of life. Live that SINY. From the city to